All right, everyone, and welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today's event. And as usual, we are joined by three very special guest judges who will be overseeing this entire competition for today. So let me introduce them one at a time. First up on the judge lineup, he's an A&R director over at Rock Nation. You guys know him. It's Polo. Polo, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. It's always a pleasure to have you, Polo. Now, Polo, we always have a question we ask our judges. My question for you today, Polo, what would you say is the best way to stand out for an artist in today's music industry?
I'm sorry, you said the best what?
What would you say is the best way to stand out from all the competition in today's music industry?
I mean, making sure your content is seen. Pushing. The best way to be seen is honestly is having a song or a video that kind of goes viral. I mean, that's the new slang now, or that's the new saying, something that goes viral, or something that just becomes trendy. And word of mouth still exists in a sense. You know what I mean? Even though everything gets consumed by the internet, but word of mouth is still does exist. You know what I mean? So, how you stand out is really the more the content you put out. Or the quality or something that's really, very trendy, you know what I mean? So it's possible. It's so many ways, you know what I'm saying? It's not just one way anymore.
Awesome. Polo, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online event. Up next on the judge lineup, she's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you doing, Kate?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing awesome, Kate. It's always a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us today. My question for you, you've judged plenty of these online showcases with us. In your experience, what are the things an artist should do in order to get a pass from a judge like you?
I mean, really, it's the first impression, so it's really all about the song. So I have to feel that the song can stand on its own, in addition to you being a great artist, but you only get one song to play us. So whether you have an incredible tone, a really, really great hook, and the production kind of has to be there. It should be the whole package, but at least one of those three things should really stand out for me, at least to get a pass, since it's a first impression.
For sure. And Kate, real quick, how ready should an artist's song be today? This is a competition, but should it be at like its ultimate best? Should it be mixed, mastered? How ready should a song be for today's event?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're entering a competition like this and to be seen by certain types of judges and people in the music industry, you only really get one impression. So if the music is not there and you're not there as an artist yet, you shouldn't be in this competition.
For sure. Kate Loesch, it's such a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online showcase. Last but certainly not least, he's the Vice President of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. You guys know him. It's SHAWN BARRON. SHAWN BARRON, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How you doing, SHAWN?
Good. How about you?
Doing awesome, SHAWN. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today. Let me ask you, you're the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. What's it like to work at a record label like Motown Capitol Records?
It's inspirational. It's a dream come true. Some of the biggest artists of all time have been signed to a label, so I'm proud to be working there.
And what stands out to someone like you, SHAWN, someone who's worked with so many artists, working at a label like Motown Capitol Records? What stands out to you? What is going to stand out to you today in today's competition?
Somebody who got an original perspective, somebody whose voice cuts through, somebody who knows himself as an artist. Dope songwriting overall.
Awesome. SHAWN BARRON, thank you so much for joining us for today's online showcase. That's our star lineup of judges. We have a great lineup of artists today as well. 12 artists each submitted a song or a music video, which we'll play today, and they'll be judged live by all three of those judges. Now today, the judges are deciding whether or not to give each artist a pass or a no pass. The goal for today is to get at least 2 passes from the judges. If you get yourself 2 passes, that means you're headed straight to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes. So that's the goal for today, to get at least 2 passes. And we're going to kick this thing off with the first artist on the lineup. Up first on the lineup, we have Young Pimp JB. Young Pimp JB, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. All right, Young Pimp JB, Can you hear us?
Okay.
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut, but I'm still in Florida now.
Representing Connecticut, and you said you're in Florida now?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Young Pimp JB.
And what is that? That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Everything.
All right, give it to us one more time. What's the handle?
Young Pimp JB.
Young Pimp JB. All right, dope. So tell us a little bit about this song you submitted for us today. It's called Night Drive. What is this all about?
It's just about a night drive, you know, when you go to Charlotte or whatever. You playing in the car. I'm a versatile artist. I do trap songs. I could do any genre. I'm very versatile, but I felt like being different, you know.
All right, dope. Well, let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Young Pimp JB with Night Drive. Let me go ahead and load up his song. We'll be right back.
Let's go. If I really like you, then I might slide. Go and pick her up, girl, I'm outside. Baby, we gon' go for a night drive. Get comfortable, have a nice ride. If I really like you, then I might slide. Go and pick her up, girl, I'm outside. Baby, we gon' go for a night drive. Get comfortable, have a nice ride. I love to chill in the nighttime. She hop in the car looking so fine. Shorty cool as fuck, got a nice vibe. Roll up the weed, time to get high. She talking to me, looking so shy. Baby, I won't hurt you, I'm a nice guy. Like chillin' with you, girl, I can't lie. Shorty got a job, works 9 to 5. Come and take a seat, know you hurting. Know you had a long day from working. Girl, I got a gift, here's a Birkin. Do not play games, that's for certain. Girl, I can't lie, I ain't perfect. Went through a lot, but guess it's worth it. I'll give you the world, you deserve it. Let your guard down, know you worth it. If I really like you, then I might slide. Go and pick her up, girl, I'm outside. Baby, we gon' go for a night drive. Get comfortable, have a nice ride. If I really like you, then I might slide. Go and pick her up, girl, I'm outside. Baby, we gon' go for a night drive. Get comfortable, have a nice ride.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on the lineup today. That was Young Pimp JB with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, she'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Young Pimp JB and his song that he submitted?
For me, it was a fine record, but I didn't get any perspective or point of view from the artist. The way that the sound was very Florida. I could tell he lives in Florida, but it's like I know you mentioned you're from Connecticut, so it's like, how long have you been in Florida? Are you trying to just emulate that sound, or is that really like what you are living? Because I know Connecticut rappers, Bridgeport, things like that, New Haven, they don't sound like that. So are you chasing a sound, or what? It wasn't a bad record. I just have no idea your perspective as an artist, and that is kind of an issue for me. So with that, I'm going to leave it up to the other two judges. I can't pass you.
All right, thank you for that. Kate Loesch, no pass, unfortunately, from the first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, what were your thoughts of Young Pimp JB and his song?
Yeah, I got to piggyback off of what Kate said. Pretty much word for word. So it's a no pass for me.
right, thank you for that, Sean Barron. No pass, unfortunately, from the second judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the last judge. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what were your thoughts of Young Pimp JB and his song?
Yeah, I agree with K too. Like, it's cool. You really didn't get much of him, of who he is from the song, like, personality wise. I think he had a good concept. It's just the execution still has to be a little bit better, and even the mix and all that stuff has to be better. So, he's not. I think he has potential, but he's getting started. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I guess he still needs time or more time to get seasoned. I don't think he's ready for the competition yet. So it's a no pass for me too.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that, Polo. All three of the judges agreeing today. No pass, unfortunately, Young Pimp JB. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Young Pimp JB. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Now, we do have your song that you submitted for us today. It's called Wishing Pot. Let me go ahead and load this up, and we'll be right back.
Wishing for a blessing of a pot to go pissing. Wishing not to grow up in the struggles we lived in. Wishing that the Lord would drop a little ambition. A mission for a sinner in the center of attention. Never did I want to be the center of attention. No, I never did mention feeling like I've been fenced in. Man, the devil's convincing me that I've been living right. Every night on the fight to live life in the right. But I'm searching the light. I'm the king in the shadows. You probably think I play with rattles. I saddle up in battle, bitch. I better be the better MC. Reppin' and see from the bottom. Fuckers talking shit and I shot them with everlasting bullets of love. I'll wrap you and make you my blood. Hold you tight, call you my brother to show you what's up. I'll never leave you dead, facing the mud. I'll give you my life for my brother, what's up? Like a homie, what's up? Like homie, what's up? But the second I get it, I flip, spit it, right, ready. Up, rewind and hit it with the power to devour a minute, an hour like a tenant. To the devil, he's gon' burn you, watch you scour. Turn his power to your power, take the power. I wish a pot in a pissing pot. I wish a lot, I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I miss a lot, things change, rearrange, and so do I. Cole's world, same meaning from my eyes. I wish a pot is a pissing pot, I wish a lot. I wish a pot is a pissing pot, I miss a lot. Things change, rearrange, and so do I. Cole's world, same meaning from my eyes. I never meant for it to seem this way, like I glide through life and life is all okay. But I got problems, so you don't know me. I got you problems, you don't know me. I never meant for it to seem this way, like I live perseverance and life is all okay. But I got problems, you don't know me. I got problems, you don't know me. My problems, cause my problems never show. Hid behind the mask, I am broken, let you know. Never show it, just keep going with the rapid changing flow. I'm a bastard with the master killer flow from the low. Incognito, how far we go? Hope for some good is all we know. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I wish a lot. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I miss a lot. Things change, rearrange, and so do I. Coast world, same meaning from my eyes. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I wish a lot. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I wish a lot. Things change, rearrange, and so do I. Whole world, same meaning from my eyes. Whole world, same meaning from my eyes. Cold world, same meaning from my eyes. Cold world, same meaning from my eyes. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I wish a lot. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I miss a lot. I wish a pot is a pissing pot. I miss a lot.
All right, everyone, so that was Extraordinary with their song that they submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Extraordinary and their song?
I just thought it was a lot of rapping and no real concept. I did like, it's a her, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I do like her voice, but yeah, it was just a lot of empty bars for me, so it's a no pass.
All right, thank you for that, Sean Barron. No pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what were your thoughts of Extraordinary and their song?
Just another artist that's just getting started. Definitely, just a lot of empty pockets. It was a lot of vocals being off the beat sometimes. So she needs a lot of work. So definitely, it's a no pass. She's not ready for this competition.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that, Polo. No pass from our second judge on the lineup. Let's go over to our last judge. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, what were your thoughts of Extraordinary and their song?
Yeah, I have to agree with Polo and Sean. I can appreciate the narrative storytelling aspect of it, but I don't think that she's ready for this competition, and it's not a real record to me. So it won't be a pass from me today.
All right, thank you for that. Kate LOESCH, unfortunately, all three of the judges agreed no pass today, Extraordinary, but check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. That was Extraordinary, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Hank Roll Perry. Hank Roll Perry, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Hank Roll, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
Hank Roll, from D.C., from the nation's capital, bro.
Representing D.C., it's a pleasure to have you, man. Definitely bringing that bling. I see it. And you're in the studio. That's definitely dope. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Hank Roll Perry. That's HankRollPerri. Make sure everybody go follow that. We going up.
And what is that on? That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Oh, Instagram, Twitter, on all music platforms, on all the social media. Like it's everywhere. I got the album. Mixtape out. King Me. Produced by Bigger Rankin. Hosted the whole thing. Hosted by Bigger Rankin. The whole thing. So. We going up.
All right, dope. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today, Fighting Demons. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
Okay, well, Fighting Demons, Fighting Demons for me, when I thought about it, it's like, it's like the things I've been through and the things that when I go through what I go through, I think about it. So like I always say, when I go in the booth, I take my brain and place it on the mic, and then I just go. I go crazy, and it's my life. That's what we do.
All right, dope. Let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. Hank Roll Perry with his song, Fighting Demons. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm just a product of the trenches, treat my niggas like my mama's sons. I know that chances make the champ, so I'm gon' get it done. We might not never have no DNA, but these streets made us brothers. I done dodged there too many times, I'm feeling that I lucked up.
As I'm walking through the valley with the shadow of death, the realest niggas walking with me. As I look to my left, I see the reaper walking down on me. He lift up, I hit a cut, cause he in all black, proceed to fire down on me. And niggas wonder how I cheat death, beat death, grab street sweep blast till ain't no more streets left. And in this beef left, I finished it off. Then I climb inside this bitch, the demolition and walls. Cut the check, cop a coupe, then I finished the malls. King Kong nuts, nigga, got the biggest of balls. What's the code to the safe? Chopping ligaments off. Had a FBI thinking mob niggas involved. Check it, I'm kinda nasty when it comes to this rap shit. I'm even nastier when it comes to the trap shit. Niggas shit on they shit when they hit them gas. Click, anybody make a move and I'm
just a product of the trenches, treat my niggas like my mama's sons. I know that chances make the champ, so I'm gon' get it done. We might not never have no DNA, but these streets made us brothers. I done dodged there too many times, I'm feeling that I lucked up. They say I'm fighting demons, still tryna get them off my back. I keep my heater with me. Fuck niggas gon' run around and get stretched. I take some time on my day just to load up, cause I see the end. Feel like I'm walking with the Reaper and he plotting on get rid of. Bitch, I'm back in. I be that flashy youngin' come through counting back ends. I found the plug, he plug me and he don't be taxing. Look boy, you ain't about that life, you just be rapping. We come through clapping. I'm a product of them trenches, I sold everything I touch. You gotta buzz it if you up it. I see niggas store away they life for nuts. And I'm changing, I'm still doing what I can do. Them loyal fees, I load them books, them JPays and some letters too. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Smoking nigga, if you try me, show my ain't no pussy. Flashing young and dashing diamonds, fresh bitch tryna book me. I been out of foreign, smelling like Gucci and cookies. Pockets through a loop. I'm just a product of the trenches, treat my niggas like my mama's sons. I know that chances make the champ, so I'm gon' get it done. We might not never have no DNA, but these streets made us brothers. I done dodged there too many times, I'm feeling that I looked up.
You ever thought about how the fuck I'm affected? The thoughts that be in my head when I'm fucking gripping this weapon. Smith & Wesson, cock it back, I'm releasing one in the chamber. Place the barrel to my head and in 5 seconds I bang it and click. Institution for mental patience, I'm a patient. 4 walls in a room, I'm impatient, so I was pacing. Back and forth, hearing thoughts, seeing pictures that wasn't there. A million ways to kill that bitch that caused mama not to be here. Got brothers looking at me like, big bruh, you the oldest. So I feel as though it's up to you to bring the family closure. That's why I'm dressed in black and back of a accurate immaculate Mac with a shoestring that's portrayed as a strap on my back of a Max.
Treat my niggas like my mama's sons. I know that chances make the champ, so I'm gon' get it done. We might not never have no DNA, but these streets made us brothers. I done dodged there too many times, I'm feeling that I looked up.
All right, everyone, so that was Hank Roll Perry with his song and his music video that he submitted for us today. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Hank Roll Perry and his music video?
I wasn't mad at that. I like the beat. I like the hook. I think the chorus was good. And I think he did, he held his own in the verses, so I'm going to give it a pass.
All right, there you have it from our first judge on the lineup. Polo giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, what were your thoughts of Hank Roll Perry and his song with his video that he submitted?
This song was okay. I didn't really love the song. I thought it was a little long, but I think that he has a really cool voice. And I like the raspiness. I like the rawness. So I think that it's really just about the records now. So because of that, I'll give him a pass. But definitely he's got to work on those hooks, because it was like, okay, 320 came around. I was like, I'm ready for the record to be over. So just shorten them or make them hot enough that I want to keep listening to it.
Awesome. There you have it from Kate Loesch. Definitely getting some great advice there and getting yourself your second pass from the judges. Let's go over to the last judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, what were your thoughts of Hank Roll Perry and his song?
I liked his voice a lot. I felt like the song didn't match his voice though. The extra auto tune on the hook, I felt like that was his song, and you just hopped on it. So next time, you just keep that in mind when you like making music. Like you don't want to sound like you to feature on your own song. So with that said, I still think you're talented. I'm gonna pass you, but like just come stronger next time with the song.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Sean Barron giving you your third pass. You're getting some great advice from all three of the judges. Hank Roll Perry, congratulations. You're the next artist to head to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes. Congrats once again. That was Hank Roll Perry, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Dab June. Dab June, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, Dab June, can you hear us? Oh, you're muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
You hear me?
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I'm from Wichita, Kansas, but I live in Zurich, Switzerland.
Switzerland right now. Oh, it's a pleasure to have you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
so much for joining us today for today's online event. What's your social
Thank you for
media
having me.
so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Oh yeah, you can type in on YouTube Dab June. You know, you can find everything. On Instagram, you can find me Dab June 823. And yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have Twitter or
Thanks for
Facebook?
having me. Excuse me?
Do you have a Twitter or Facebook at all?
Facebook, I have a account, Dab June. You know, I don't use it so much, but yeah.
All right.
I don't have any Twitter.
Awesome. So
But,
tell us a little bit
find me at
about
Dab June. Yes.
tell us a little bit about your song today. It's called The 6-Day Balance. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
The album is called The 6-Day Balance, and the song that I'm presenting is called The Run. And the album called The 6-Day Balance is because I made the album in 6 days. I was going through some things. I locked myself in the studio like a boot camp type thing, and got some great stuff coming out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's awesome. The whole album was made in 6 days. How many songs were on the album?
6 days. 9.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. So The Run, what is The Run specifically about?
The Run, okay, me being a former graffiti artist, you know what I'm saying? It's like I presented some of my truths, and then, you know, creative storytelling, because that's what's missing in hip hop nowadays. And I bring that real lyricism back. You know what I mean? So I want to present this to the world and to you guys, and thank you for having me. You know, enjoy this because it's dope.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Dab Jim with his song The Run. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
Yeah. Man, this is dope. This is so dope. Heads gonna flip.
Hey, what are you doing over there? What are you doing?
I gotta run. I just bombed a whole train. Paint all of my boots, plus my fingertips stained. If I'm caught, it's my third strike. You heard right. Please believe I ain't going back to jail tonight. I'm on the run. I can't remember where I parked in. Cops hot on my trail. I hear the dogs barking. Hop 2 fences, backpack half full. That's cool. Never been caught. I'm not that fool. Gotta run. I feel the burning in my chest. Can't breathe and I'm wheezing cause I smoked them cigarettes. Timberland boots on, they weighing me down. Pounding on my chest like the beats we found. Down a dark block, I got 2 options. Proceed or watch cops cock a few Glocks and run to the bathroom at the BP. The off-duty cops just happen to see me. Run.
Hey, did you get gas on pump 2?
No, ma'am, I just need to know where the,
Right around the corner.
Hey, damn, thanks. Bitch. Hey, yo, dog. Man, please, come and get me. I'm at the BP. I'm at the BP next to our spot. Right now. Hitting 90 plus down a one-way street. We got beats to the peak, waking those who sleep. Told my man double back so I could get my whip. Yeah, we talked for a bit, hit the spliff and split. Luckily the train yard was next to the highway. I fist-tailed the whip and tried to slide to the hideaway. Run. Please drive by, please, please, please. Man. Yeah. Let's go. I forgot to mention a few of the specs on my ride. 2 bulletproof side views with text on the sides. My car is on some Bond-ish without the blonde chick. Got immediate heated seats plus a bomb hit. Driving crazy in a ridiculous rage. Got me gone in 60 seconds like I'm Nicolas Cage. Run! Where am I now? Ended up in the burbs, not remembering how. I blew past a building with a tall white steeple. All the eyes on me was all white people. Shit. Dead end street, the cop jumped out the cruiser and began to speak.
Get out of the car now. I don't want to have to repeat. Take your bloody hands off the wheel.
You know you fucked up, right? I mean, really, you know you fucked up. Incoming prisoner, open cell 8.
All right, everyone, so that was Dab June with his song, The Run. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, she'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Dab June and his song that he submitted?
It was really, really nostalgic, just from the rap style and the beats. Very, very, very nostalgic. It was tough because there was a long pause in the middle of the record. I think that I can appreciate the starting point, but I think that he has to go back to the drawing board. And for this type of competition, if you're going to go back to that nostalgic sound, which is a hard sell in today's marketplace, you have to come really, really, really correct with it. And you have to have a clear direction. And I didn't feel a clear direction from that song. I felt like it could have been arranged better. Just the arrangement overall, it was like there was a very big pause and gap, and then he came back in. So while it was made in 6 days, it kind of feels like that as well. So I think it's important to go back to the drawing board. And if this is the sound that you're going to be going with, you have to understand that it has to be packaged up really tightly and in a competitive way, because if people want to hear this type of sound, they're just going to go back to and listen to groups from the 90s and things like that. So I can't pass it based off that record.
All right, thank you for that, Kate Loesch. No pass, unfortunately, from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the Vice President of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN Barron. What were your thoughts of Dab June and his song that he submitted?
I love the track that you picked. It was fire, but your rapping on top of that track just sounded dated. Like with that type of track, you have to like sound new. You have to sound new and current on top of that track. Like the flows and everything, it just wasn't hitting. But I do love that beat, and I feel like you should revisit it and come at it a different way. So it's a no pass for now.
All right, thank you for that, SHAWN Barron. No pass from the first two judges. Let's go over to the last judge. Let's get his thoughts on this. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what were your thoughts of Dab June and his song?
I agree with both judges. There's parts, one part is definitely too nostalgic, and then the second part, where the story kind of didn't really come together well. You know what I'm saying? Like, the pauses didn't really help it. Then it felt long. You know what I'm saying? There was just a lot of parts to it that still needs work. The beat was dope. That's what I liked about it as well. But I just feel like, when it came to the rhyming part, it was just too old school. And, if you're gonna put a story together, make sure it flows through, flawlessly. I didn't really understand the story. You know what I mean? So it's a no pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. Well, it looks like you got no pass from the judges today, Dab June, but check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of them on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your music. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Dab June. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, looks like we have James Hatcher. James Hatcher, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so James Hatcher, can you hear us? So we could see you. You got to unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
Hey, can you hear me?
We got you, man. How's it going?
Hey,
Where are you from?
Blessed by the best, I might say.
How's it
Yes,
going?
sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia,
Awesome.
one and only.
Representing Philly. It's a pleasure
Yes.
to have you, man. What's your
Yes.
social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
I usually be on Facebook, more so than Instagram. So you could just go to James Hatcher, Hatcher, and you'll see an image. I got dreads in front of a gold microphone. So that's how you can spot me.
All right, dope, James. So tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's called "Due to You." What are we about to listen to? What is this all about?
Okay, now the spelling of the song emphasizes the meaning of the song. You know, you could do this to a person, or something is due to you, like DUE. So that's basically how the song is pronounced. And basically, it's a love song. I'm from the city of brotherly love. And basically, it's about, you know, just like contemplating on getting with somebody that, you know, I might be attracted to for a while. And I'm just being bold enough to come out and just put it out there like that. So it's a fun song. You know, and I'm a Philly baby, so if anybody know about Philly babies, we got lyrics and everything. So
all right, dope. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen to this. This is "Due to You" with Jay Hatcher. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
All right.
First time I saw you was at the mall. My struck came through a heart, you stood on one of a kind. Like a single great assault, so I got caught up. They drew it about what it'd be like with you already plotting what I'ma do. The moves are maybe intricate, peep the way you sway this and they reached that they took every brother settling down and throw away his phone. No longer want the friend with benefits, you know what I mean. With all the foot to grind when you the only one on my team to get the plat to the swipe. Go ahead and buy what you want. The only thing I can say, if you got it to flaunt the gloss or your lips bleeds like a butter croissant. I'm gonna give you what you want, yeah. Girl, you know what I would do to you? Oh my God, eat the goodies up like a full-time job. Greatest love you ever made for you truly, who be the god? Discreetly, I know you got a girlfriend. What's the odds of me giving only you a massage to recognize my love is genuinely prepared for you and I? Make sure uncertainty disappear like a mirage. I don't beat around the bush, I beat in it. Pull up to your bumper, oh yeah, I'ma leave it in it. Head on collision, type that Gaga couldn't even fix. Now you want more than a fiend that needs a hit. Orgasmic paraphernalia, stimulation, cerebellum. You was talking to our left, that church was swelling, not hearing the peak. Fast asleep, your thumb in your mouth. The moment you wake up, once again I'ma turn it out. Sexual punishment, I see that you're loving it. Feel the embrace, that your body bounded by a covenant. I mean you like I'm stuck in it, like a baby sucking it. And between the sheets, I'm a beast. Girl, you know what I would do to you? Oh my God, eat the goodies up like a full-time job. Greatest love you ever made for you truly, who be the god? Discreetly, I know you got a girlfriend. What's the odds of me giving only you a massage to recognize my love is genuinely prepared for you and I? Make sure uncertainty disappear like a mirage. Girl, you know what I would do to you? Oh my God, eat the goodies up like a full-time job. Greatest love you ever made for you truly, who be the god? Discreetly, I know you got a girlfriend. What's the odds of me giving only you a massage? Just recognize my love is genuinely prepared for you and I. Make sure uncertainty disappear like a mirage. Your body percolating. The kitchen phone number, I'm not debating. Contemplating what makes you different from the rest. Is it stimulation or conversation? I'm rubbing on your breast. Take it to the telly, lock the door. Turn on to Zelly, got the VO. Hydro, laying on the couch, so unbutton your blouse. If what a night make you my spouse, some ride, we still at it. Still want it just like an addict. Craftmatic, stressed out, beach front on the Atlantic. I got you elevated, trench around the planet. Yeah, I'ma take you down until you cannot stand it. How I'm begging for mercy, but you don't want me to stop. What, calling your cannon. By the way, I got you cocked up, driving to your spot like undercover brother. To go up in your house and I pull it down your shutters, then pull it down your pants. Wanna see you dance, then maybe later on you will call me your man. Girl, you know what I would do to you? Oh my God, eat the goodies up like a full-time job. Greatest love you ever made for you truly, who be the god? Discreetly, I know you got a girlfriend. What's the odds of me giving only you a massage to recognize my love is genuinely prepared for you and I? Make sure uncertainty disappear like a mirage. Girl, you know what I would do to you? Oh my God, eat the goodies up like a full-time job. Greatest love you ever made for you truly, who be the god? Discreetly, I know you got a girlfriend. What's the odds of me giving only you a massage to recognize my love is genuinely prepared for you and I? Make sure uncertainty disappear like a mirage. Girl, you know what I would do to you? Oh my God, eat the goodies up like a full-time job. Greatest love you ever made for you truly, who be the god? Discreetly, I know you got a girlfriend. What's the odds of me giving only you a massage to recognize my love is genuinely prepared for you and I? Make sure uncertainty disappear like a mirage.
All right, everyone, so that was James Hatcher with his song. The chat is definitely reacting to the song, but let's see how the judges are reacting to it. We'll start things off. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of James Hatcher and his song?
I just didn't love it. It's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it from the first judge on the lineup. Sean Barron giving you a no pass. Let's go over to the next judge. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what'd you think of James Hatcher and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it either. I wasn't really feeling the beat or the flow. It was too long for me, the song. And it really wasn't really taking me anywhere. So it's a no pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. No pass from the second judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the last judge. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, what were your thoughts of James Hatcher and his song that he submitted?
I thought the record got better as it progressed, but in the beginning, the really quick flow and cadence, it was like some words were being cut off and I couldn't really hear what he was saying. So if you're going to rap like that, you have to come really, really correct. And so it didn't do it for me. It kind of lost me. I could see what he was going for, but yeah, I didn't feel like it was a good performance and a good representation of who he was as an artist. So it's not going to be a pass for me either.
All right, thank you for that, Kate. Well, you heard it from the three judges today. No pass, unfortunately, James, but check your email right after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. That was James Hatcher, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have TN Boozy. TN Boozy, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, Boozy, can you hear us?
What's up? What's up?
Hold on. We got you now. We got you. What's it going, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from South Seattle.
You're from South Seattle. Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Give us your social media. What's your social media so we're going to go check it out?
Find me on Instagram at TN_Boosie, YouTube, iTunes, all that, Spotify, Alexa, United Masters.
All right, dope. You definitely came prepared today. TN, I got to ask you, man, how old are you?
9.
You're 9 years old. You definitely bring it today.
What's up? I sing a song, but I really can rap.
All right, you can rap. All right, dope. So tell us a little about this song. It's called Mama by TN. Yeah. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
I remade it by Dear Tupac. By Dear Mama by Tupac. Yeah, I remade it, and then I just liked it, so I had to appreciate my mom.
All right, dope. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Mama by TN. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
All right. Appreciate you.
When I grew up in a broken world. I came to realize to build world peace, we have to love one another unconditionally. When God gave me my kids, He knew what He was doing. I present to you my son TN. He is a constant reminder that our seeds are the fruit of our labor.
You are appreciated. When I was younger and my mama had me, my daddy wasn't around, had to get it out the streets. He left when I was 1, he ain't been around since. My mama started hustling cause she had to pay the rent. Been all around the world trying to run us up some bands. See, daddy never loved me, but my mama my best friend. Been trying to make it big cause I hate seeing a struggle. And trying to make a way for my sisters and my brothers. I love to make her smile cause she keep me out of trouble. I dedicate this song to you, just wanna say I love you. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Mama, don't you know I love you, sweet mama? Do anything for you, my mama. I know we gon' be okay, long as you right here with me.
mama smile. I started playing harder just to make my mama proud. Remember when the feds tried to take you off the streets? An hour later, you was back to fixing something to eat. I started thinking what the world would be without you. But you're a soldier, and that's the one thing that I love about you. Even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. You are appreciated. Mama, don't you know I love you, sweet mama? Do anything for you, my mama. I know we gon' be okay. Long as you right here with me, nothing can ever stop us now. Long as you right here with me, nothing can ever stop us now.
All right, everyone. So that was TN Boozy with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a director of A&R over at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of TN Boozy and his song that he submitted?
The young boy definitely has a lot of potential. The fact that, he knows structure, with the chorus, hook, verse. Chorus versus hook, I appreciate that. Even to hear a little bit of Tupac influence in that, him being so young too, I appreciate that. For competition, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I like him, but it's a competition with a lot of experienced guys and guys that have a little bit more, more, there are more seasons. So I'm gonna have to say it's a no pass for me, and I'll leave it to the other two judges.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Polo. No pass, unfortunately, from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, we'll move over to you. What were your thoughts of TN Boozy and his song that he submitted?
First of all, I want to say I love your confidence and your attitude in this competition. I think it's really, really important. That is half the battle. So congrats to you for being here. The song, yeah, I think you have I think the writing needs a lot of work, but I think that you have a great voice, and I just appreciate you coming on here with confidence and a plan. So I'm gonna pass you. I think you need to grow into it. I'm never a fan of people being too young getting into competitions like this. But I'm not gonna take it away from you because it's not for your lack of talent, and that's not up to me. So I'm gonna pass you for sure, and good luck.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Kate Loesch giving you your first pass from the judges. So for today, the first time we have a tie. You got one pass and one no pass, which means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, what were your thoughts of TN Boozy and his song?
It's a pass for me. I mess with little man. You can't lose with a mom song, so keep doing it.
All right, there you go. Sean Barron with the tiebreaker, giving you your second pass. Congratulations, TN Boozy. You are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congrats once again, TN Boozy. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, next up on the lineup, we have DePhantom. DePhantom, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so, oh boy, DePhantom, can you hear us? And you are muted. Go ahead and mute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
Okay, there we go.
What's up, man? We got you now. Where are you from?
What's up, brother? I'm from Algeria, ethnicity-wise, but I was born in Toronto, Canada. And I do reside in Windsor, Ontario, which is the border city to Detroit.
Awesome, man. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
On IG, I'm just Oh Boy the Phantom. Honestly, I didn't drop anything yet. I will be on Spotify hopefully today. I just dropped this record on YouTube just so I could send it in to you guys. So,
okay. Can you give us your social media handle one more time?
Oh Boy the Phantom. It's just at Oh Boy the Phantom. Just OBOYDAPHANTOM.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's called Say Less. I know you said you just released this now.
Yes.
What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
I'm being incarcerated for something I didn't do before. Took them 3 months to figure out I was innocent. The whole time I was in there, I thought I was about to do 13 years. That's what they were looking at, 10 years for one charge and 3 to 5 for the other. And I was in St. Clair. I was in college during that time when they took me away. So it affected me. When I was in jail, I actually wrote this song. I try to make it still mainstreamish. And I hope you guys like it. I don't know.
And what's it about? Is it about the experience?
It's about this. It's basically, no, not the experience. It's not that deep. Just about, because the person who snitched, Ginger snitched, he dry snitched. So he just like lied about something I didn't do. And I went to jail. It took him 3 months to figure out I didn't do it. So it's just about snitches in total. Dry snitches and snitches who, it's like you're part of the hustle. And the next thing you know, you're about it until you're in the courtroom. Next thing you know, you're 69. And so like, it's just pretty much just straightforward, just play that stuff.
All right, let's take a
you guys
listen.
like it.
This is Oh Boy the Phantom with Say Less. Let me load up his song. We'll be right back.
Oh boy, the ghost. Silence. You gotta dip when he say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. You gotta dip when he see the 5-0. Say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. You gotta dip when you see the 5-0. Dip. Like you're holding in the 5-0. Dip, no snitching, that's the motto. Okay. Dip and catch a tip, that's a hollow. Hollow tips, dip the ones, the tip is what follows. Goose to your lid, to be clear, that's a bottle. Moose around the collar, hung over by tomorrow. Leave a scar, bro, like I left you in Toronto. You gotta dip when you see the 5-0. Say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. You gotta dip when you see the 5-0. Say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. It's just a burden you burning, so burning the burner on rats. That's a bird on your birds and a nasty pop like it's black. No Houdini, have my hands tied, I'll still clap, nigga. Ripping gun catch 5 off 1, that's a smack, nigga. Pulling up with bare arms, like bare arms, that bare arms. I'm talking bare arms, just picture a bunch of bears arms. So get pulled over, better stay calm. Anything you relay will have where you relay ball. So you gotta dip when you see the 5-0. Say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. You gotta dip when you see the 5-0. Say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. Bet we'll pull up with the weight. 4 from the back, to make sure that we ate. Quick, we don't wait, but get served like we wait. Never hook wild, I'm too real for the bait. I don't deal with the baits, you can ride on punk, but can't afford the need to escape. If you get nailed and cross me, for God freaking sakes, Jesus, I'ma take you all out. That's far from a date, so you gotta dip when you see the 5-0. Say less. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less. You gotta dip when you see the 5-0. You gotta snitching if the 5 knows. Say less.
All right, everyone. So that was Oh Boy the Phantom with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Oh Boy the Phantom and his song that he submitted?
I thought the hook was kind of catchy, but just overall, it just seemed like just okay to me. It seemed kind of dated to me, like your flow a little bit. So I would just tell you to work on your flow. That's super important. I'm on the fence. I don't really know which way to go. I'm gonna give you a pass. I feel like you're gonna come better next time. So come stronger next time for sure.
All right, thank you for that. Sean Barron giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, we'll go over to you. What were your thoughts of Oh Boy the Phantom and his song?
I didn't love the song. It was just okay to me. The hook has potential. Like, hearing that hook made me think, okay, he has potential to write something and create a bigger record. I don't think that record was particularly strong. I would have really liked to hear some more energy go into his rap. I would have liked to where, it was kind of monotone. Either he switches up his flow or he chops the beat up to help fix his flow and tone, because it was just kind of flat for me. But given the potential in the hook, I'll give him a pass today.
All right, there you have it from Kate Loesch, giving you your second pass from the judges. Let's go over to the last judge on the lineup. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what were your thoughts of Oh Boy the Phantom and his song?
Yeah, I agree with Kate and Sean. I'm on the fence as well. I wasn't in love with the song. But the hook was a little catchy. I mean, like that's what kind of gave it life. But hopefully this isn't his best song, and he comes with a better record in the competition. But it wasn't the worst song I heard today, so I'll give it a pass.
And Polo, let me ask you real quick. What has you guys on the fence? Like, what was it lyrics wise? Did it sound dated?
I think it's again, overall record wasn't crazy about, but the hook had potential with the Say Less. It kind of gave it like the credit. It kind of stuck in my head a little bit, you know what I mean? But I feel like it still needed some touching up, you know what I mean? In the hook and in the lyrics as well. But again, that's why I kind of was on the fence, because structure wise, it was there. Beat wise, I wasn't mad at it. But I feel like this isn't his best record.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Polo. Well, it looks like the judges gave you a pass today, so congratulations, Oh Boy the Phantom. But they're all agreeing, bring your A game to the World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 grand prizes live on stage. So Oh Boy the Phantom, congrats once again. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, next up on the lineup, looks like we have Prince Sage. Prince Sage, you're up next. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Prince Sage, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
Representing Toronto. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today. And what's your
Thank
social
you.
media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
My Instagram is Prince Sage Official, and my Twitter is Prince Sage for real. And Spotify and iTunes, Prince Sage. But like I haven't really dropped anything. Like I've been making a lot of music, but like I'm waiting for the right time to drop music, because like I feel like I make good music, so like I don't want to waste any music, So yeah.
So what are you waiting? Are you waiting for like a show or like?
Yeah, I know, like the bigger picture. Like.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bigger picture, yeah.
All right, dope. So we do have one of your songs here today. It's called White Lies. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
I actually made the song this morning. Like I freestyled it. I made it. It was basically I just put my emotions into like the song, like of like relationship that didn't work out, and like. But the one thing I'm gonna say is like the song is good, but like I'm not like I'm not a producer. I just make music, but like I make like I record my own stuff, right? So like I mix like when I mix it, it's like for me to hear. But like if I was to actually get the song mixed and produced properly, like there's a lot of potential in it. So like yeah.
So are you saying you mixed and recorded this one yourself? Is that
yeah, all today this morning, and I sent it in like at 1 o'clock.
Okay, all right. Well,
yeah.
I'm sure it sounds great. Let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Prince Sage with White Lies. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
just thinking back. I'm thinking about the shit that we had. I should not have said much, but it was right. I don't mean to brag, cause I'm the best that you had. I don't want you to know, but I loved you though. Now you gotta go, cause what you did was low. Lies are white, I snow, crazy as my flow. I swear it's easy, I'm feeling like the best. Prince Station, you breezy, just watch, I'm about to blow. How you saying that you love me, but you don't even show me? You gotta show me. That's like me using some car keys and let's push the start. Ain't no need car keys. No overlooking the flag on the strap. I won't repeat it, you heard what I said. If you heard what I said, then you know that you dead. Cause I ain't finna let you mess with my head. And I put aside my pride for you. But I shouldn't you. LOL, I'm such a fucking fool. It's toxic. Why you so toxic? We ain't going on this trip together, cause you got me car sick. I know you better cry, but I'm not falling for that tactic. I'm getting rid of your shit. If you want it better, come. I'm kinda happy we didn't make it, cause you were not the one for me. The truth will set you free. If you fool me once, the blame's on me. But you're the real fool, cause you'll be missing me. I was going at it and know you. Go back to that and got me to last. Just thinking back, I'm thinking about the shit that we had. I should not say much, but it was right. I don't mean to brag, cause I'm the best that you had. I don't want you to know, but I loved you though. Now you gotta go, cause what you did was low. Lies are white as snow, crazy as my flow. I swear it's easy, I'm feeling like the best. Prince Station, you breezy, just watch, I'm about to blow. Forever, forever. That's what you told me, that it's gonna be forever. So I believed you and treated you like treasure, just for you to fall. I should've never gave you a chance, I knew at first glance that I would be better on my own. To be honest, fuck you, go back to where you came from. It's time to forget you. I'll put you in the pack today, smoke all of my pain away. I get way too many bitches for me to be stressing over you another day. But for now I'm just cooling, cause my music is booming. And I swear on everything I'm God, I'ma make it. Going up to the top for the con, I won't stop, I'ma take it. I'ma take it. Should've stopped myself from loving you. Avoid the things you put me through. I don't hate you, but I say fuck you. And I swear I'm not mad, but fuck what we had. Just thinking back, I'm thinking about the shit that we had. I should not say much, but it was right. I don't mean to brag, cause I'm the best that you had. I don't want you to know, but I loved you though. Now you gotta go, cause what you did was low. Lies are white as snow, crazy as my flow. I swear it's easy, I'm feeling like the best. Prince Station, you breezy, just watch, I'm about to blow.
All right, everyone, so that was Prince Sage with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Prince Sage and his song?
I feel like it needs work. Vocally, arrangement-wise, even lyrically, I thought it could be better. So I'm gonna say it's a no pass for me.
All right, Polo, no pass, unfortunately, from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, what were your thoughts of Prince Sage and his song that he submitted?
This one kind of lost me. I think that I couldn't really hear what he was saying. The lyrics were hard to tell with the way that he sang. So I think that it was kind of just the wrong combination of production, singing style, and lyrics. Because at first when the beat started off, I was like, okay. And then the way he sang it, and that has a lot to do with the mix or the way that he recorded it and things like that. But because of that, I could barely even hear what he was really saying. And the melody wasn't particularly strong. If the melody was really strong, it wouldn't have mattered as much. But all those boxes like weren't crossed off. So I can't pass this.
Thank you for that, Kate Loesch. No pass, unfortunately, from our first two judges. Let's go over to the last judge. Let's get his thoughts on this. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. What were your thoughts of Prince Sage and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I mean, just overall, he's still in like development mode. Just need a lot of work overall. And then like when you come into things like this, like, you know, just like don't like. It was like almost like an oversell. Like you make a lot of music, it's so good, you don't want to put it out. Like just come in and play your music, you know. Like don't oversell it. But it's a no pass.
All right, thank you for that, Sean Barron. Well, looks like the judges are agreeing no pass today, Prince Sage. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. That was Prince Sage, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Tez. Tez, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Tez, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? I want to make sure I got this right. It's pronounced Tez, right? Or T-E-Z? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Dope. What's your, where are you from, first of all?
Well, I was born in Louisville, Kentucky, but I just moved to Texas a couple years ago.
All right, dope. So you're representing Texas today from Kentucky, you said. And what's your social media? What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
On Instagram, always _1000 _. On YouTube, Cortez, COURTEZ, Swain, SWAIN.
All right. Do you have Facebook or Twitter at all?
No.
All right, no worries. So tell us a little bit about this song today. Take Flight. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
It's really about, how I used to live, how what I used to do, and all the other stuff. And really, that's pretty much it. That's how I used to live, how I live, and what I be doing.
Okay, dope. So let's take a listen. Take Flight with Tez. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
The worst thing that can happen is it doesn't pan out the way that you envision it. But at least you know that by giving it a shot.
Hey, as the days go by, the closer you are to seeing death. I wonder how my life would have turned out if I never left. I probably would still be selling niggas, cracking, selling bitches, meth, and walk around with a blue flag to show people the fuck I rep. Yeah, y'all niggas the fuck I'm repping. They call it frat boys cause they know how we be stepping. I'm like, damn nigga, because I gotta leave the weapon. Yo bitch on the dick like I started from 7-Eleven. Why the fuck people say I'm crazy? Is it because I don't let what these niggas they fade me? Is it because I like when people say they hate me? Well, they only hate me because they pussy niggas. They because we strapped up with more guns than the Navy. I'll put a 35 to your back and call you Katie. Remember days when you crack like I was in the 80s. I got 99 probably nigga call me Jay-Z, but a bitch nigga ain't one. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought a broke nigga said it's 2020, why the fuck you gotta sing song? He said he wants more, fuck up his damn lungs. Neck icy like I'm playing hockey. I'm a confident nigga, I am never cocky. Started from the bottom, now nobody can stop me. And this rate I'm going, feel like nobody can stop me. Everything I know about the street, my brother taught me. We put the arms with me, stepping like the fucking Nazis. Latina bitch, yeah, she like calling me poppy. I be talking all this shit cause nobody gon' pop me. Cause I am the nigga from the Ville. I be socking these bitches when I be dripping like an ill. I'm a busy man, so I have time to kill. But if you keep talking shit, then I guess it's time to kill. Shit's getting real cause you know I'm about that action. Split a nigga in half just like a fucking fraction. If your bitch bad, I'ma beat Michael Jackson. There'll never be a day you ever catch me like cause if I ain't packing my niggas, we packing that heat. Whacking that nigga if he think it's shit sweet. Nigga on my beats, feel like Tory Lane. Shoot a bitch in his feet for fucking with me. Fucking with the gang is fucking insane. Nigga, you a lame, you think you can hang. We not the same, I'm from a place where everybody bang, just for a name. I meant what I meant and I said what I said. Nigga, I'ma quickly do dripping in red. Got your bitch drooling like she special ed. Let me stop playing. Gotta make sure that my niggas are fed. But if I find out that all my niggas are fed, that shit really gonna fuck up my head. Pop a nigga like I'm popping some meds. Cut him off like Lil Uzi dreads. Head sides, I ain't aiming for legs. Top a ring off the finger like some newlyweds. Ayy, gang shit, nigga. Top a ring off the finger like some newlyweds.
All right, everybody, so that was Tez with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off this time. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Tez and his song that he submitted?
I liked his cadence on this, but lyrically it didn't really do much for me, and it didn't feel like an actual record. It just didn't move me or feel special. I feel like it's something that you kind of get out of your system before you put out or present a real record. So I didn't feel like that this was the best representation. Because of that, I can't pass it.
All right, there you have it from Kate Loesch. No pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what were your thoughts of Tez and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, it wasn't really a song, as she said. It was somebody just spitting, but it was like, there was there was no concept behind it. It wasn't leading you anywhere. So I'm going to say it's a no pass.
And Polo, real quick, how important is that, for the listener to grasp onto the concept or the lyrics in general?
I mean, you want to give the audience, you painted a picture. So if it's just a whole bunch of paint that's just being splattered all over the place, you're not really defining what that picture is, or giving me a description of what that picture is. You kind of have to give me a story or something that makes me understand what you're really talking about. You can't just say, a whole bunch of random words. You sound like you just have Tourette's. Like you just, and I don't mean it like that either. You know what I mean? But you just spit and you spit. You're not really, giving it a flow. You're not really giving it somewhere. You're not taking me anywhere. You're not, driving me or letting me picture what you're saying. It's hard, to keep my attention.
For sure. Thank you for that, Polo. No pass from our first two judges. Let's go over to the last judge on the lineup. Let's get his thoughts on this. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. SHAWN Barron, what were your thoughts of Tez and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with both of the judges. It was just a lot of rapping and no real concept, so I'm going to have to give it a no pass.
All right, thank you for that. SHAWN Barron, looks like all the judges are agreeing today. No pass, unfortunately, Tez. Check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. That was Tez, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Fonzo. Now, Fonzo, we do have you in the chat room. Let me bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Fonzo, can you hear us?
Oh, wait.
We got you.
Got me? Okay.
There you go, man. What's up, Fonzo? Where you from?
What's up, brother? I'm out here in Northern California, 209. I'm from Tracy. I live in Stockton now. I'm representing Free Minds. No more kids in cages. I'm starting this thing called the Love Revolution.
All right. What's your social media, so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Social media, Fonzo Hippie Hop. That's HIPPIEHOP. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. For the kids, it's on Spotify. This is part of my album called High Gravity. That'll be out first quarter next year. So this is like the first song released from that project.
And what is this song about? What are we about to listen to?
So this actually started out as a poem. The world needs you dreamer, the world needs you lover, the world needs you peacemaker, without you be in trouble. So I kind of made that like the bridge to the song. It was like a cry out to just bring love back. It's spiritual warfare right now, trying to fight back. So this is my fight back. We shot the music video at a No More Kids in Cages rally out here in Stockton, California. We're trying to speak out against human rights violations that are happening right now. So I basically want to use my voice for something positive, to try to talk to kids, to encourage the dreamers, lovers, and peacemakers that we need them right now. You know, we need to fight back with love.
All right, dope. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Fonzo with For the Kids. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
The world needs you, lover. The world needs you, peacemaker. Without you, we in trouble. The world needs you, dreamer. The world needs you, lover. The world needs you, peacemaker. Without you, we in trouble.
Fonzo, I'm just trying to live.
Yeah, I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the best of me. I'm just trying to live. Let me free. Let me live. I'm just trying to live. Get some and give. I just want to leave a better way for the kids. Okay. I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the best of me. I'm just trying to live. Let me free. Let me live. I just want to live. Get some and give. I just want to leave a better way for the kids.
The world needs you, dreamer. The world needs you, lover. The world needs you, peacemaker. Without you, we in trouble. The world needs you, dreamer. The world needs you, lover. The world needs you, peacemaker. Without you, we in trouble.
Nobody understands why I live and why I breathe. For the world and for my seed, for my family, righteous things. I'm a messenger, a reminder of a lost way. Remember me for what I tried and not mistakes. I came and I saw, I pushed like I was pissed off. I defy everything you ever thought would come. A little bit of everything. Look at the crowd I bring. Misfits and hustlers, users and smokeout kings. Projects and middle class. Listen to the song I sing. I just wanna bring some peace. Lord, hear me set us free. Enjoy a little scenery and live out all my dreams. Martin Luther King, no, but listen to the song I sing. I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the best of me. I'm just trying to live. Let me free. Let me live. I'm just trying to live. Get some and give. I just wanna leave a better way for the kids. Okay. I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the best of me. Free yourself. Let me free. Let me live. I'm just trying to live. Get some and give. I just wanna leave a better way for the kids.
Also, all heart, unable to park in the water with sharks, open wounds unharmed. I'm a prophet, I'm a saint, I'll be a martyr one day, a father first before anything. Every day I pray. These kids need guidance, a little love, it's not science. Can't teach my son quick, so every second I'm trying. Might never see the pearly gates. Lord help me find my way. These drugs got me thinking everything is okay. Look at the crowd I bring, drug dealers, dreamers, and family. All nothing, I don't have any friends. The cops will shoot first and put you down in the dirt. Nobody can to prove if that's what you deserve. It's crooked and it's nasty, corrupt if you ask me. So focus on bills, can't see the law passing on my bridge. Follow me, the world can have all of me. My heart beats humanity, surrounded by insanity.
I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the best of me. I'm just trying to live. Let me free. Let me live. I'm just trying to live. Get some and give. I just wanna leave a better way for the kids. Okay. I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the best of me. I'm just trying to live. Let me free. Let me live. I'm just trying to live. Get some and give. I just wanna leave a better way for the kids.
The world needs you, dreamer. The world needs you, lover. The world needs you, peacemaker. Without you, we in trouble. The world needs you, dreamer. The world needs you, lover. The world needs you, peacemaker. Without you, we in trouble.
Black and brown or white or whatever your color, just against them. Swerving undercovers on the hustle, couple dollars, these are plots for tomorrow. I wanna be a better man, but a pill I still swallow. Blame the government, but blame yourself too. No matter how corrupt, you still gotta push through. Politicians help friends get elected. Old favors, black president or not. Our world is still racist. Better yourself, learn more, free your mind. Pick up a book, and the answers you will find on the search for peace is the start of a new life. All change comes first from your inside. I'm just trying to live in every day. Get the
of me. I'm just trying to live, let me free, let me live. I'm just trying to live, get some and give. I just wanna leave a better way for the kids. Okay. I'm just trying to live in every day, get the best of me. I'm just trying to live, let me free, let me live. I just wanna live, get some and give. I just wanna leave a better way for the kids.
The world did you dream of? The world did you love of? The world did you peacemaker? Without you we in trouble. The world did you dream of? The world did you love of? The world did you peacemaker? Without you we in trouble. The world did you dream of? The world did you love of? The world did you peacemaker? Without you we in trouble. The world did you dream of? The world did you love of? The world did you peacemaker? Without you we in trouble.
All right, everyone, so that was Fonzo with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start off. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Fonzo and his song with his music video that he submitted?
Did you ask me? Sorry.
Yeah, we got you, Kate.
What'd you say?
Oh, so what do you think of Fonzo and his music video that he submitted?
I really liked the music video, and I can appreciate the messaging a lot, and I think it's really important to make more music like this. But I think when you make records like this, it has to have the way he put it together, right? It feels like a sing-along record, which is really important. It has to have some sort of, I want to use the word viral, but I think it's not the best term, but something in line with, either people are in line with the message or the record itself. The record has to still carry the message. And so because of that, like, sing-along sort of element and an arrangement, I do like it, but it still just didn't deliver it for me. It was like, I'd only listen to the record because I know it has a good message. I don't want to actually listen to the record because I felt like it was a strong record. And ultimately, you want those things to be close enough together that people back the message also because they like the record. I think I'm being really repetitive right now, but it's tough. Like, if you're going to start a movement, you have to make sure that whether it's merch, whether it's an event, whether it's a record, that it can also stand alone on its own, because there's a ton of other campaigns that are going on that are going to have things a bit more tightly wrapped. So with that said, I think the record needs some more work. I think he should play around with his vocals, use different plugins, or put a little auto-tune on it. It just kind of sounds, it wasn't the best sounding. So a very long-winded answer. I apologize, but it won't be a pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, Kate Loesch. Definitely some great advice there. Thank you for that, Kate Loesch. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think of him and his song that he submitted?
I agree with Kate. I love the message. We need more positive, love that it was positive. We need more positive records like that. I like the video. But I felt like overall the execution could have been better. Maybe it's just the delivery of, the flow. But all around, I feel like the song could have been better. I love the message, like she said, just like Kate said, but it's just, again, the song wasn't so great. I thought it was cool. I think, it has potential. But you have to change a couple of things there and there. But to me, right now, it's not enough to pass it.
All right, thank you for that.
No pass for me.
Thank you for that, Polo. No pass, unfortunately, from our second judge on the lineup. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN BARRON. What were your thoughts of Fonzo and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with both judges. I don't really have much more to say. I love the messaging, but just the execution was very poor. I feel like you needed a new beat, and just to approach it a different way. But no pass.
Thank you for that, SHAWN BARRON. Looks like all the judges are agreeing today. No pass, unfortunately, for you, Fonzo. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of them on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your song. Thanks again, Fonzo. We hope to see you again on a future showcase. Next up on the lineup, we have G Host. G Host, now we do have your song that you submitted today. It's called Post to Be Mine. Let me load this up and we'll be right back.
Google. What's up? Yeah.
Hey yo, Rain, turn that up.
We were supposed to be together till the end of time. I admit it, I cheated, I told a lot of lies. That's where I crossed the line. I don't know why. I'm sorry, baby. You were supposed to be mine. We were supposed to be together till the end of time. I admit it, I cheated, I told a lot of lies. That's where I crossed the line. I don't know why. I'm sorry, baby. You were supposed to be mine. I know this is all of my fault. Split our family apart. Tore your heart out like a shark. Left you alone in the dark. No more you and me. It's driving me crazy. I acted so stupidly. Your love is faded. I can't believe I let you slip away from me. Push and I shut up.
Hey yo, Rain,
Then I
turn
began
that
to
up.
run away from the one I say. That's where I fucked up. I crossed my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. If I die before I awake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. We were supposed to be together till the end of time. I admit it, I cheated, I told a lot of lies. That's where I crossed the line. I don't know why. I'm sorry, baby. You were supposed to be mine. So you wanna be the man now? You ain't gonna get nowhere looking for a handout. Being broke won't make you rich. Put a pussy and a bus in your ass.
Hey yo, Rain, turn that up.
15 cents. And that's barely getting by. Make you wanna say fucking 9 to 5. I'm a hustler to get mine. My kids need food. Who made these rules? Flip the switch, I don't give no shits. I give no fucks, it's time to make these moves. Pay my dues, feeling like a Christmas Scrooge. Don't make me lose my cool. I wish I could press rewind while I sit back, smoke the bomb. Thinking about where did I go wrong, what I gotta do, what it's gonna take. Just to see a smile on your face. Lord knows I made a lot of mistakes. I'ma prove to you, baby, I'm sorry, I'll do whatever it takes just to see you in the kid's face. Lately, I'm going crazy.
Hey yo,
without
Rain,
you.
turn that
It's
up.
like I can't breathe, I can't live without you. My heart hurts, your love is faded. I feel like I'm dying for what it's worth, baby. 24/7, you're always on my mind when I'm on the grind. I pray to God that I just make it out alive. We were supposed to be together till the end of time. I admit it, I cheated, I told a lot of lies. That's where I crossed the line. I don't know why. I'm sorry, baby. You were supposed to be mine. Yeah, supposed to be mine. Yeah, yeah.
All right, everyone, so that was G-Host with his song and his music video that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you'll be up first. What did you think of G-Host and his music video that he submitted? And we'll try this again. Sean Barron, you there? And we'll come right back to Sean. Let's go over to the next judge. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of G Host and his song with his music video that he submitted?
I feel like the song needs work. Definitely too much auto-tune or wasn't right using the right keys. And then I didn't hear a hook or a chorus that, you know, if there was one, it ain't standing out, but I don't even think I heard it. And then, you know, the transition from the singing to the rap, I thought it was cool, but I think that needs to be tightened up. The execution on it, especially in the singing part, needs to be tighter. And then, you know, even on the rap part, I thought the lyrics could have been better. So I'm going to say it's a no pass for me because it needs a lot of work.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. No pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, what'd you think of him and his song, G Host, that he submitted?
I'm gonna have to agree with Polo on it. It was just way too much auto-tune and not a real direction. And again, I go back to the perspective and story. Like it felt like he was trying to do a lot of what has already been done and reach for a record that way versus actually show his artistry, whether it was through writing or just his tone in general. So I can't give it a pass either.
All right, thank you for that, Kate Loesch. No pass from the first two judges on the lineup. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Hey, Sean, are you there? And we'll come back to Sean. Sean is still going to give you some written feedback, so don't worry, G-Host. Oh, there we go. We got him.
Hey,
what's up, Sean?
I'm here.
We got you now. Sean, what do you think of G-Host and his song?
Sorry, my thing is breaking up.
It's all good.
I agree with both of the judges. It was a lot of auto-tune. There was no real song direction. Yeah, it just needs a lot of development. I like some of the melodies. That was a positive. But other than that, we just need to go back to the drawing board on it. So no pass.
All right, thank you for that, Sean Barron. No pass from the three judges, unfortunately. G-Host, check your email after this event. You're going to get written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. That was G-Host, everybody. All right, guys, we reached our last artist of the lineup. Last up, we have Elan. Elan, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Elan, can you hear us?
Yes, hello.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, New York.
Representing the Bronx, New York. It's a pleasure to have you. You said you're 16?
16 years old from the Bronx, New York. I'm an independent artist. Yeah.
All right,
it's my
dope.
passion, making music.
And you're in the studio, right? So that's
I'm in a home studio right now. It's my whole home studio. I record everything out of here. I write my songs. I record them.
That's
push
dope.
them out to my engineers, and I get the mix.
That's dope. So tell us, what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
My Instagram is theofficial.elan. Theofficial.elan. My Twitter is theofficialELA2, and follow me. Subscribe to me on YouTube. That's Elan Suave. So yeah, and I'm on all platforms.
All right, Elan. So tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today called "Dangerous." This is the official lyric video. What is this all about?
Yeah, this song "Dangerous" is really about my city, New York. It's a pretty glamorous city, but it can also get very dangerous too. So this is just really an ode to my city and my ode to how it gets here.
Okay, dope. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen to Elan Suave with his song "Dangerous." Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, try to turn the light, stay the same, never change. It's the Suave. Yeah, try to pull up in the rape out of state, and I steady do my thing, never change. And I steady in my lane, stay the same. Try to fit it, but you still out the frame. Feel like forever I've been waiting. Don't cross that side, cause it get dangerous. Try to pull up in the rape out of state, and I steady do my thing, never change. And I steady in my lane, stay the same. Try to fit it, but you still at the frame. Feel like forever I've been waiting. Don't cross that side, cause it get dangerous. Don't cross that side, it get dangerous.
cause they talk like 11s and they aiming. Brody told me stay the same through the fame, man. Focus up on the picture that I be painting. Walked in breaking necks when I came in. Talk crazy and you next ain't playing. I might lose you with the time that I wasting. I put on for the group, now you hate it. And I swear to the gods, my life televised, but I can't say I'm surprised. Like every day Halloween, we're in disguises. Why you gon' lie? I can't look in your eyes. Now hop in the belly, you need to talk, God. I just bought it once, like my 4th time. On the road to the riches, but it's a long ride. But I got on to watch it, so I got more time. Snakes up in the grass, got a motor lawn. And I know you tryna play me out of school on. I just step in my lane like I'm Torian. Kiss you like Kurt, you warrior. Remember when I wanted her, she looked at me sideways. Now I got my money up, why she looking my way? Shorty wanna come with me, smiling like it's Friday. Why she keep on bugging me, shorty acting dirty. VVS, I work so hard so I gotta flex. Remember the days watching PBS. Ain't no eyewitness in CBS. Can't even get real dangerous. Hey, always bugging, moving traitorous. I think I'm stalking. Try to pull up in the rape for the state. And I steady do my thing, never change. And I steady in my lane, still the same. Tryna feel it, but you still at the frame. Feel like forever I've been waiting. Don't cross that side cause it get dangerous. Don't cross that. Try to pull up in the rape for the state. And I steady do my thing, never change. And I steady in my lane, still the same. Tryna feel it, but you still at the frame. Feel like forever I've been waiting. Don't cross that side cause it get dangerous. Nah, right through the 6 with my woes, but I'm in the 7 when it and you know. Spend couple hundred on the coast, and now when I go back I get it for low. My journey making me flow, when I get still I declare like the show. Suave. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feel like forever I've been waiting. Don't cross that side cause it get dangerous. Try to pull up in the red by the spec. And I steady do my thing, never change it. And I steady in my lane, stay the same. Try to feel it, but you still at the frame, yeah. Feel like forever I've been waiting. Don't cross that side cause it get dangerous. No.
All right, everyone, so that was Elon Suave with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what were your thoughts of Elon Suave and his song with his video that he submitted? We'll try this again. And we'll go over to Polo, director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you there? And we'll come back to Polo. Let's go over to the next judge. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, what were your thoughts of Elon and his song that he submitted?
I wasn't totally sold on it, and I'm still on the fence, but I think it was a little too much auto-tune, and I didn't love his voice inflection, but I think that he has potential, and I think there was some bars in there that show his songwriting capabilities. So I'm feeling nice and I'm going to pass him, but I'm not convinced on the record yet, but I do see potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Kate. Giving you your first pass from the judges so far. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you'll be up next. What were your thoughts of Elon Suave and his song that he submitted?
I think he has potential. I don't think this song is all the way there, but I think he has potential, and just because of that, I'm gonna pass him.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Sean Barron, giving you your second pass from the judges. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what do you think of Elon and his song that he submitted?
I agree. I think he has potential. You know, he needs to keep working on the lyrics. And just getting it tighter. You know, I'm gonna give him a pass too. So hopefully the competition helps him. You know, gaining some experience. So it's a pass for me.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Polo. Getting yourself your third pass from the judges. Congratulations, Elon. You're the next artist to head to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes. Congrats once again. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, so that's our entire lineup for today. Before we go, let's give a big shout out to all three of our judges. If I could get all three of the judges to put on your cameras real quick, so I could get you all on the screen real quick. I'll start off with the first judge on my left. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, such an honor to have you today. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm only on Instagram under Polo POLO_2X.
Awesome, Polo. Such a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Up next, she's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm really only on Instagram now as well. You guys can find me at _KillaKate_. Thanks for everybody for submitting today.
Awesome, Kate. Such an honor to have you as well. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online event. And last but certainly not least, he's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram and Twitter, Sean Barron, SHAWNBARRON.
Awesome, Sean. And it's an honor to have you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all three of our judges for joining us today. My name's Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram as well. On behalf of myself, the judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.